Sotomaru is back. The long-awaited return of a beloved Monkey Mountain character. August 19th became a very special day for Monkey Mountain fans. After not being seen for quite a long time, a figure that everyone had been missing finally reappeared. His reappearance was not just an ordinary one, because for those who follow the journey of Monkey Mountain, Sotomaru brought a rather concerning story. Previously, Sotomaru had experienced health issues. He was known to have suffered seizure episodes, a condition that naturally made many fans feel anxious. After that, Sotomaru was seen less and less frequently until he eventually disappeared from the Monkey Mountain area for a fairly long period of time. Day after day passed, and the same questions began to arise from the fans. Where is Sotomaru? What actually happened to him? Has his condition worsened? Is he still undergoing treatment? And when will he return? Not seeing Sotomaru for such a long time made his presence missed even more. For many fans, Sotomaru is not just another member of the colony. He is a character with his own life journey. A figure who once looked fragile, a figure who once faced health problems, yet also a figure who continues to hold a special place in the hearts of his fans. And then, August 19th arrived. Without much warning, without any big announcements, Sotomaru was finally seen again at Monkey Mountain. But there was something different, very different. Sotomaru's new look. At first glance, many people might have found it hard to recognize him. Many also doubted that it was Sotomaru and did not realize the changes in his body.
Sotomaru looked fresher. His body appeared fuller, and his fur seemed to be growing back, looking thicker than before. In fact, his appearance gave the impression as if Sotomaru looked younger. This was a stark contrast to the condition that had once worried his fans. Previously, Sotomaru had looked quite thin, and his fur also appeared to be thinning or shedding in several areas. However, it is important to remember that the cause of such changes in fur condition cannot be determined solely through visual observation. Factors such as temperature and environmental stress, excessive grooming behavior, skin conditions, infections, or other health factors can affect a primate's appearance. Therefore, without medical test results or an official statement, we should not jump to conclusions about a specific cause. But one thing is clearly visible now. Sotomaru seems to have undergone a very positive transformation. His body looks healthier, his fur seems to be back, and his overall appearance looks much better. What happened while Sotomaru was away? This is the biggest question. What actually happened while Sotomaru was out of sight at Monkey Mountain? Although not all details of his care are known to the public, the changes seen on August 19th suggest the possibility that Sotomaru spent time in the back area of Monkey Mountain to receive attention and care, most likely staying in the senior monkey room during this time to undergo treatment. And if we look at the change in his condition now, that period was likely crucial for his recovery.
The back area can provide an environment that is easier to monitor compared to being constantly in the middle of a large group. There, physical health can be observed more closely, food intake can be controlled, changes in body weight can be monitored, and if necessary, medical treatment can be administered without the same social pressures as being in the middle of the colony. For a monkey that has experienced health problems, a recovery period like this can be extremely important. Perhaps that is why Sotomaru was not seen for a while. Not because he was forgotten, not because he was abandoned, but perhaps because his body needed time. Time to rest, time to recover, and time to become himself again. Punch's reaction. What made this return even more emotional was the reaction of the other characters. Punch seemed happy with Sotomaru's reappearance. For viewers who have followed their relationship, this moment felt like a reunion, and Punch once again had the opportunity to be close to a figure that has been an important part of his world. Social relationships among group members carry a much greater meaning than simply sharing the same space. They recognize each other, they build bonds, and when a long-time member disappears for an extended period, that figure's return can bring changes to the social dynamics. Punch, looking so joyful, became one of the most touching images of Sotomaru's return. It was as if an old friend had finally come home. Or perhaps, as fans often call him, Grandpa Sotomaru is finally back.
Atomaru is also happy. Not only Punch, but Atomaru also seemed to display a positive mood following Sotomaru's reappearance. This moment made Sotomaru's return feel like more than just a medical change. It was a social reunion. A long unseen group member has now returned to a familiar place. Back to the environment he once left, and back to meeting individuals who have known him for a long time. For the fans, seeing Sotomaru return in a condition that looks much improved was certainly a delightful surprise. Because for months, attention was focused on the question, is Sotomaru okay? August 19th seemed to offer a visual answer. Yes, he is back. From concern to hope. Sotomaru's journey reminds us that an animal's health cannot always be judged from just a single day of observation. There were times when his condition looked concerning, times when he faced health issues, a period when he was not seen at all, and of course, a time when his fans could only wait. But recovery takes time. Sometimes the best transformations happen far away from the camera, far from public attention, in a quieter area, under monitoring and care. Then, when the time comes, the results begin to show. And on August 19th, those results were visible at Monkey Mountain. Sotomaru returned with a body that looks fuller, fur that seems to be growing thick again, and an appearance that made many people say he looks younger.
Sotomaru's reappearance is not just about a monkey returning to Monkey Mountain. It is about hope, about patience, about time, and about a recovery process that may have taken place far from our sight. While he was gone, the fans missed him. They wondered about his condition. They waited for his return. And finally, that wait is over. August 19th became the day when one of the most missed characters reappeared, with a familiar face but a fresh new look, fuller, fresher, and looking much healthier. Punch looked happy. Atomaru also seemed joyful, and the fans could finally see Sotomaru again. We might not know the whole story of what happened during his treatment period. There may still be many details that have never been announced, but one thing we can see clearly. Sotomaru has gone through a difficult period, and now he is back. Not just returning to Monkey Mountain, but returning to the hearts of the people who have missed him all this time. And this time, he returns with an appearance that makes us all hopeful that his recovery journey is heading in a much better direction. Welcome back, Sotomaru. You were missed. Thank you to Ichikawa Zoo and the entire team involved in caring for Sotomaru all this time. Thank you for taking such good care of Sotomaru until his health could recover as it has now. We extend our highest appreciation to all of you. May you all always be blessed with good health so that you can continue to take great care of all the animals there. What do you guys think after watching this video and seeing Sotomaru's return to Monkey Mountain with his new look? Please share your reactions and opinions in the comment section. Thank you.